Long time no see. Today is the 3rd of March 2014. My name is Arlen May, also known as the Artrix, and you're watching episode number 7 of the Artrix Art and Vlog show. It's been a while since I did a new episode. To be quite honest, it's been on my mind, but I never really sat down and did a new episode. And I am intending to change the format a little bit, make the episodes a bit shorter mostly. You see, I've been doing more live streams than the Artrix Art and Vlog show can handle. So right now we're looking at this huge backlog of streams that are just sitting there. Then at this rate, they'll never get, a spot in the Artrix Art and Vlog show. So I'm going to make them around 8 minutes now. Spend less time talking about the artwork because, quite honestly, I think it's a bit redundant. But of course, if you think otherwise, feel free to comment on this in the comment section, because that's what it's for. And just talk about other stuff that just pops up in my mind, or if I've seen something or played something, just, tell about it, because that's kind of what the show was designed for, I guess. I mean, the main reason why I decided for this format opposed to, just showing the time-lapse and playing some random-ass song is because I think this is more interesting in the sense that, it's two birds with one stone. I get to talk about random shit and you get to watch me draw. Of course, there's the live streams themselves, and I usually have some somewhat interesting conversations with my co-hosts there, but yeah, those are like 3 hours long, and I doubt you guys are going to sit down and watch 3 hours of us talking about stuff. Alright, so what do you see in today's stream? Episode? Well, they're both commissions, and they're commissioned by two completely different people, but they both involve OCs in one way or another. The first piece is commissioned by some guy that goes by the name of Monsieur le Battlier, and he's developing his own little series. I'll leave a link to his deviantART in the video description. Basically, it involves wizards and magic. He sent me the character designs, and I basically applied my own style and twist to it. And it was a rather interesting experience, and he certainly was satisfied with the result. So I guess we all benefited in one way or another. Then there is a picture commissioned by some dude named Wes13 on DeviantArt. And it's all about his fanfiction named Biker Princess from Equestria. And it's essentially a picture where the protagonist, a self-insert no less, is being offered a ride on Princess Celestia's magical and magitech hover bike to go on a little trip through the galaxy, because that's what you do when you're an anthropomorphized princess who is also Celestia, who is also visiting Earth because of, that's what you do. I'll link you guys to the story in the video description so you can read it yourself. I think it's up to at least 2 chapters now, maybe even 3 at this point. And so you actually know what the hell's going on. By this point, there's also a follow-up picture that will be featured in a later Artrix Art and Vlog show. That is, if I don't take another 2 years to catch up. But we'll see. With that out of the way, let's see what else we can talk about. Let's see. Well, this is the internet, so and gaming is really important on the internet, so let's talk a bit about the Wii U and what a colossal failure it is. Alright, maybe I'm a bit too harsh here, but as someone who actually owns a Wii U and generally likes the kind of games Nintendo puts out, I can't say that I'm exactly impressed by the Wii U at this point in terms of, well, mainly the amount of games there are. I mean, don't get me wrong, the consoles already provided me more than enough entertainment to warrant its purchase. I recently played games like Super Mario 3D World, I got myself a copy of Wind Waker HD, which I'm still playing, and I recently got my hands on Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, which, against all my expectations, actually is a pretty decent game. And like its predecessor, it's pretty goddamn hard, which I kind of like because Super Mario 3D World actually turned out to be somewhat easy. I haven't 100% the whole game yet, but yeah, I think I spent maybe a week, 2 weeks at most on it, and I beat the whole game. And I wouldn't really call myself that much of a hardcore gamer, but yeah. Doesn't mean that the game is terrible, but and I thoroughly enjoyed it, so I guess congratulations, Nintendo. In terms of television, there was Korra Season 2 or Season 1 Book 2, though they seem to have reverted to just plain as Season 2 because this shit was getting too confusing for everyone. But yeah, Season 2 of The Legend of Korra happened, and for one thing I liked it more than Season 1. It was far from perfect, and I think people need to stop making a comparison between The Last Airbender, and I'm not talking about that god-awful movie, and this new series. They're two completely different stories, and I don't know, you just cannot really compare them to each other. People will, and their stories are related, but this is a really different kind of journey. And of course there's season 4 of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, that was released, and I must say that especially since I was somewhat underwhelmed by season 3, season 4 is shaping up to be surprisingly good. Though at the time I'm recording this, we actually had a few episodes that were kinda mediocre, especially the last one with those goddamn breezies. I'm still not sure how to feel about those things, but I guess it's marketing or some shit, because it's just not my cup of tea. But perhaps I can talk about this in another episode. Also, it's ironic that even though I'm a fan artist that does almost nothing but humanized ponies in this fandom, I can't help but feel completely underwhelmed by Equestria Girls 2. I mean, if the first movie is anything to go by, this one's probably going to be pretty underwhelming as well. I guess I'll see it when it comes out, but I can't really say I'm excited, and it's a thing, I suppose. Yeah, not really looking forward to it, but I guess I'll watch it eventually. And with that, I'm going to end this here episode of the Artrix Art and Vlog show. Thank you for watching. If you like it, do all those YouTube things that everyone keeps telling you to do. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Kenix bye.